We're only 8 games into the season and Nottingham Forest have already sacked 2 managers. But I, for one, think the owner is doing a fantastic job running the club. Although I have to say that about my new boss as I take over at Forest. He is actually being quite reasonable with our objectives, as they are to finish mid-table in the Premier League and reach the latter stages of the Europa League. However, I think we can do more than that. It's my personal objective, and I'm going to promise the fans that we're going to win the Europa League this season. To do that, I think we need someone better than Chris Wood leading the line. I need someone faster, more composed, and a better finisher. I mean, I might be more inclined to play Chris Wood if he was a subscriber of the channel and liked the video. This is the first video of FM26, so you guys would be doing me a huge favour if you could do both those things and send some positive signals to the algorithm. Either way, I went to the transfer room and set up an advert to send to other clubs, but I'm looking for a striker. A week later, we had 15 responses, but only one stood out to me. Mohamed Ali Cho meets the pace criteria, but he has lower finishing and composure than Chris Wood. However, Mohamed Ali Cho does seem to be the overall better player when comparing the two of them, and I think he's better suited to the way that I want to play. I'm setting us up in a 4-2-3-1, where we're looking to play some quick passing football and press high out of possession, which I think Mohamed can do quite well. This is actually the same tactic that we built together on stream the other night. I'm currently streaming every day during the beta with Middlesbrough on YouTube and Twitch. Come along and join in. We're taking things a little bit slower over there as we get to learn FM26, but it's been a lot of fun so far. To raise some extra cash, we sold Awoni to Brighton and then negotiated with Nice on a deal worth up to £15.5 million. If he scores a ton of goals. The contract was also fairly easy to negotiate, and he seemed a lot more flexible than any other player I tried to negotiate with in FM24, which makes for a nice change. Sure enough, he accepted, and now we have a brand new number 9. All that remains to be done then is bring Mohamed Ali Cho into the first team for our first game of the season against Brentford. No way Brentford are scoring past us with that attack, it's just nowhere near as good as it needs to be. And here are these new Premier League graphics. I've not actually done any management in the Premier League yet. So this is all brand new to me. This is the first time I'm actually seeing these Premier League graphics in the flesh. It looks so cool. Yeah, I think when you take a team from the non-league all the way up to the Premier League, it's going to feel pretty special when you get to this point and see these always custom graphics come along. First chance of the game though looks to be coming to us as we work the ball down that far side of the pitch. It's Dan Ndoye who finds Milenkovic behind him as we work the ball over to this near side now. Murillo looks to bring it forward. He's got so much space to run into. He's basically a striker at this point. Have a shot, fella. Gets the ball out wide into Callum Hudson-Odoi, who can't quite score. Decent save there in the end, but we are causing some issues early doors here. Oh, again, I love this new camera angle. And if we can just top this off with a Morgan Gibbs-White assist from a... Okay, we're not going to get like that. Brentford then looking to come forwards instead, and they've got the ball into the middle, but Aina straight away in there, clearing the ball up to the new boy, Mohamed Ali Cho. Now, this is the time for him to show us what he's got. I've given him the number 9 shirt as well. That's how much faith I've put in the young Frenchman here. As he gets into the 6-yard area, takes his shot, earns us a corner, to be fair. Everything seems to be working out for us right now. We look very, very strong compared to Brentford. We just need the goal to break through here as Dan Ndoye gets past his man. We've got him as a winger on that far side of the pitch. Now, can he just cross a ball onto the head of Ola Aina? Out, go on, bang it. Bang it, fella. He has done, but Keller makes the save. You hate to see it. We are really knocking on the door here. Once again, Ola Aina is the man that everything seems to be going through as the wing-back gets past his man, finds Elliot Anderson through the middle. Mohamed Ali Cho with a chance to pass it out to Dan Ndoye, who's got 3 people waiting in the middle. He's got to find one of them, or maybe Nico Williams will find one of them. Come on, fella, put that cross in. There's Callum Hudson-Odoi, cleared back into the middle by Ryan Yates. Hudson-Odoi, Yates, over the crossbar. Tipped behind for a corner, to be fair. We are all over them. Just a couple of minutes to go until half-time. Somehow we haven't scored yet, but is the breakthrough about to happen as Ola Aina once again out wide puts in a low cross, surely. How's that not gone in the back of the net? How have we not put the touch on that? And then Nico Williams just gives the ball away. My word, how are we not winning this game? 10 shots to 3 at half-time, 5 on target, a 1 XG basically, address the team here. I'm happy with the number of shots so far, keep it up, we just need to score. Please ignore the fact that my new signing Mohamed Ali chose on a 6.5 rating. This is his first game, to be fair. I swear to God, if Brentford come forward and score now, I'm going to be so upset. We have dominated this match, but Aaron Hickey's just stepped past his man comfortably there in the area, takes a shot. That was too close for comfort. And now they've got a free kick. Is this where Brentford come into the ascendancy and causes some issues? What? I put my hands in my face there because I was so concerned about what was going to happen. Penalty given for what? Thiago is pushed by Milenkovic. You've got to be joking me. Come on, Sells. This is unjustified. Fabio Carvalho steps up. Okay, well now I'm starting to panic a little bit. They're getting back into this game in the second half. And I'll be honest, I'm now regretting not putting Chris Wood even on the bench. Morgan Gibbs-White's played a terrible game. He's got to come off, and I think we'll bring McAtee on through the middle there instead. And Igor Jesus is going to come on, I think, instead of Mohamed Ali Cho. Not the debut to remember, not the debut we wanted. Douglas Luiz for Ryan Yates as well. That needs to be done. Right, this is it. This is where we have to get a goal. We have to at least equalise here. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get sacked. Because Marinakis is not patient, clearly, as we've seen. He is not a patient man. So we need results quickly. And we deserve a result out of this. We deserve something. As finally, we have scored a goal. Ola Aina gets the assist from Douglas Luiz, the substitute. And finally, we have broken through that brick wall that is the Brentford goalkeeper. Come on, 6 minutes of added time. I command you to do something. Aina, who's been my man of the match today, he's been superb at left back. Zinchenko was meant to start ahead of him, but Zinchenko got injured the day before the match, so Ola Aina's come in, played superbly. Elliot Anderson finds McAtee, through to Igor Jesus, in the area, finish it! He has done it! Yes! Come on! 2-1 in the 94th minute. Justice. Yeah. I'm happy. A 94th minute winner really does boost the team's confidence. Next up, we travel to Crystal Palace and we battered them 4-0, with Mohamed Ali Cho being in the right place at the right time to score his first goal for the club. We put in another dominating performance against West Ham United, as Dan Ndoye scored a brace and Mohamed Ali Cho scored his second goal for the club. And we're going to need him to be in form for the upcoming Europa League phase, as our first game of the campaign is against his former club Nice. But before that, we have our toughest challenge yet. Arsenal away. I think our good run might come to an end here. I think Arsenal are going to be that level above us at the moment, but we do seem to have a lot of space coming forwards right now. Callum Hudson-Odoi, everyone's standing off him, and he gets past his man. Go on, fella. Not a bad effort, you know. Since then, we've not actually seen any highlights, but it is very end-to-end on this 2D screen. Both teams having 3 shots at the moment, and it is quite an even game by the looks of things, which is quite interesting. We do seem to be matching Arsenal, and you look at their starting lineup, it's a lot better than ours. So I will 100% take the 0-0 at half-time. We've got a highlight. It's in our favour, though. If we can snatch a goal here whilst Arsenal have the momentum on their side, this would be incredible, as Ola Aina gets past his man, Ben White, really standoffish in this, and Ola Aina just dribbling around him quite nicely, and somehow David Raya makes a huge save there. Cat-like reflexes from the Spanish keeper, but we've got a chance to get back in. Why did you end the highlight there? What? Arsenal's still on top. They're having the more possession, the more shots, and arguably now the better chances. We've not seen them having a really good highlight in their favour yet, but this might be the moment in the 85th minute as Martinelli sprints forwards. The game lags massively all of a sudden, and it does go in the back of the net off Milenkovic. So Martinelli, yeah, just dribbles into the area quite comfortably, takes a shot at such an... In fact, it's not a shot, it's a low cross, and Sells pushes it into Milenkovic. Oh, that is just horrendous to see. I think we've played well, and in fact, the XG would suggest that we deserve the win here. But unfortunately, a Milenkovic own goal in the most unfortunate of circumstances means we lose our first game of the season. You know what though, we really gave Arsenal a good run for their money there at the Emirates. Like, if we can play this well across the season, we're going to be absolutely fine. Thankfully, we got back to winning ways immediately. as we scored 6 goals in 30 minutes to progress in the Carabao Cup over Sunderland. This prompted Burnley boss Scott Parker to say he thinks we're going to need a bit of luck to avoid the drop. Scott, your Burnley side are currently bottom of the Premier League table. I think you need to spend more time worrying about your own team rather than thinking about mine. But to be fair, he did do some thinking about his own team, because Burnley beat us 2-0 at Turf Moor in the very next match, where Marcus Edwards scored an outrageous free kick. Scott then gloated to the media about how much better his team was after the match, so I think a fierce rivalry between me and Scott Parker is starting to brew here. So although we've had an incredible start to the season with 3 huge wins in the Premier League, which puts us 4th in the table after 5 games, a defeat to bottom of the table Burnley is starting to make me feel a little bit on edge. Are we actually making the right decisions tactically here? I mean, so far, new signing Mohamed Ali Cho is the joint top scorer with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Morgan Gibbs-White already has 5 goal contributions, so we clearly know where the back of the net is. But I'm getting nervous because I have promised the fans we're going to win the Europa League this season, and our next match is against Nice. We'll play Nice in the next episode, so make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss that video as soon as it goes up. Remember to check out the streams as well, and if you like what you see with FM26 so far, you can get it through my affiliate link down in the description. Use code TomFM at checkout for the cheapest price on the internet, and you too can start playing right now.